Welcome to Fox One Gal Stories. I'm going to tell a story about my dream life, and I'm going to call this a story because I don't want to claim to be an expert here. I have always had this active dream life. I didn't tell many folks about this growing up because folks around me, they just didn't seem to talk about it. I did have a best friend that we shared lots of things with one another. So she got to hear some of my crazy adventures in dream time. I had all sorts of dreams, fun ones, those flying kind, and of course those scary ones that would scare me so much I couldn't go back to sleep. I'd see many places and feel like I've done many things. And then I'd see things I just could not describe. Of course, when I was little, most of the folks around me would say, "Those are just dreams." Later, as I got older, I knew there was little something more to these dreams. Because I'd see something in dream time, and then a few days later or a week later, I'd see the dream unfold in my waking life. So I did take some time to try to figure out what is going on here. What are dreams? I asked so many questions about dreams, seeking, reading, and researching. And there's so many ideas and theories out there about what they are. And I am also my biggest skeptic. There's so many places to find information about dreams. There's books, there's the internet, and then there's those so-called experts. Some of the things that would cross my path, I would go, well, that could be it. But then sometimes I'd think, I don't think so. Today, mostly I look at my dreams as a way of receiving information. I did come to understand I was experiencing different types of dreams and learning to use observation and looking into what I was feeling in the dream, and also not being afraid to face those scary monsters. I would write about them. I would write what was happening in dream time. Then something interesting happened. Patterns seemed to emerge for me. I have listened to some of the folks that came from traditions that sharing dreams was a norm. And I had already picked up this idea, well, from the basket story, that taught me to do this with most anything that does come into view when reviewing information. You could say, and if someone claims they have this technique that worked for them in understanding dreams, I would check it out for myself and put it to the test to see if it worked for me or not. So yes, I put it to the test by looking to my experiences. I'm not going to claim to be an expert here. I like to call my experiences my teachers these days, so I can see if something works or not. I still find dream time a fascinating topic to talk about. So I'd like to share this dream I had way back when. I call it Home is Where the Heart Is. I was asleep in the dream, and I awoke in the dream to hear a little girl playing outside. I got up. I wanted to see what she was doing. She was singing and she was playing. I looked around to see no parent. I became very concerned. I asked her, "Where do you live?" She did not respond to me. She just kept playing. But then she said, "Follow me." I remember feeling she was lost. My concern grew for her safety, so I thought, I better follow. She took me on this trail, and she was having so much fun, skipping and singing, and the path went round and up and down. The colors on the path seemed to vibrate with such amazing colors. At times she'd point to things like a butterfly, filled with amazing colors and patterns. The smells from the flowers seemed to engulf me. The sky, oh, It was an amazing blue with some passing marshmallow clouds. She came to a house. She said, "This is my home." She asked me, "Can you please come in?" I said, "Yes, of course." I was still concerned that this girl was lost, and I wanted to talk to the parents. So I went in. To my surprise, the home was just like mine. I became very confused. She walks me through the house. Each room looked like mine. My confusion grew, and I was still looking for the parents. I've always said that the kitchen is the heart of the home. She finally led me to the kitchen. Of course, the kitchen was just like mine. She stopped. She turns around, and she looks straight at me. At that point, I knew this little girl was me. I still didn't know what to say. She then says to me, "I've been trying to get your attention for a while," she said, "and I'm not lost. You just couldn't hear me." Then she said to me, "Welcome home." Fox One Gal, over and out. Until next time.